Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
So guys, we're not going to waste any time in this one. We're going to jump right into the explosive news that came out yesterday. I think this was really getting slept on by the XRP community. This is huge, and I think it's going to make a very significant difference in this case going forward. I said, boom. How does this statement by Hester Peirce not end this case? She is literally admitting Ripple did not have fair notice because the SEC failed to do their job. This was a statement released by Hester Peirce the other day, and in it she says the commission has refused, despite many pleas over many years, to provide regulatory guidance about how our rules apply to crypto assets. So some of the responsibility for the lack of legal and regulatory clarity lies at our doorstep. This is an insane statement by Hester Peirce because it goes against everything the SEC is alleging in their current case against Ripple. They are saying, the SEC is saying in their case against Ripple that the rules have been clear since day one, the SEC provided notice, and Ripple knew the entire time that selling XRP was against the SEC's rules. Well, Hester Peirce is telling us right here, telling the public that the SEC has not done their job in providing the public the clarity that they deserve and the clarity that the SEC claims Ripple should have had. This is a slap in the face to the SEC right here, and there is no doubt in my mind that when Hester Peirce gave this statement, she had XRP and Ripple in the back of her head. This statement is directly targeted at the current case against XRP and Ripple, and it is a profound statement for a sitting commissioner to make. Hester Peirce right here is blatantly and obviously attacking the merits of the SEC case. She is hitting at the core issue, which is that Ripple never had fair notice that what they were doing was against the laws according to the SEC. She's coming out and publicly stating that the SEC were the ones who failed to do their job. They never provided any guidance to the cryptocurrency market for companies like Ripple to follow, so therefore the burden could not possibly lay on Ripple. Ripple did everything they could as an independent organization to get legal analysis of XRP. They got legal analysis by different law firms, by different industry participants, and even went to the SEC themselves for advice, but the SEC failed to give them any clear rules to follow, and this is what Hester Peirce is literally admitting to the market. There is no doubt in my mind that this statement by Hester Peirce will work its way to the courts, and I cannot imagine what the courts are going to think when they see this. They are going to see a sitting SEC commissioner who was there when this case was filed defecting against the agency and coming out in support of Ripple and saying this is in no way Ripple's fault, this is our fault. I love this statement by Hester Peirce, and I've been critical of her in the past for not doing enough, but in my opinion, this is everything she could have done. This is huge, and this shows there is some serious things going on at the SEC right now. Luckily, it looks like Ripple will be on the right side of history, and I'm going to go as far to say now that I believe Hester Peirce has played her part in helping Ripple get out of this absolute atrocity of a lawsuit. And if we take a look right here, we can see that Stuart Alderati weighed in on this. He simply took Hester Peirce's quote and put the fire emoji. He's the head of the legal counsel at Ripple. So this is why I think this is going to end up in a letter to the court ASAP. I think the fact that he's pointing this out just shows that the walls are closing in on the SEC. Everyone knows this lawsuit's a sham, and now even their own commissioners are coming out and saying, you know what, this is our fault, this never made any sense, let's clean this thing up once and for all. So guys, I want to move on now and talk about a question that I get on this channel all the time. Why XRP? Why is XRP going to be the token to transform our financial system when there are so many other different tokens out there? Why am I so confident Ripple and XRP are going to be the game-changing combination of a company and cryptocurrency that changed the world forever? Well, it really has to do, and there are a lot of things, but the thing that I can't ever look past is who Ripple is involved with, what different government agencies are working with Ripple, and who is on Ripple's board. One thing that has blown my mind since day one are the caliber of companies and people who surround Ripple the company. They have some of the most high-level executives I have ever seen, and they have been coming over recently in the face of this SEC case. It almost makes me think that they already know the answer to what the determination will be when this case is said and done. But if we just take a look at this statement by the Department of Homeland Security from 2014, you guys are going to understand that Ripple and XRP have always been part of a larger plan. They have always been being watched by our government, and I think it has always been in our government's interest to let this technology build itself out in the public markets before it's adopted for its full-scale intended use case. I want to show you guys what they have to say about this, because it's going to let you guys know that this has been in development for such a long time and the government has not been simply ignoring this. It's more likely that in the near future a currency agnostic P2P payment transfer mechanism like Ripple will be used to access the US dollar instead of a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. Ripple XRP is based on a consensus algorithm and is not controlled by a centralized institution or government. Users cannot invest in Ripple. Ripple also serves as a bridge currency, meaning it can convert currencies that otherwise are unable to transact together. Does it get more bullish than that from a US government agency from 2014? And if we keep moving, we can take a look at some of the Ripple board members. A big one that's been hit on recently is Sandy O'Connor. I didn't know much about her, but she sits on the board of BNY Mellon and was also at Goldman Sachs for over 30 years, has just moved to Ripple's board. How do you leave two of the biggest banks in the entire world in senior roles and then go to a payment startup like Ripple? I think it goes to show that Ripple is a lot more than a small payments company and really is going to be a huge part in building a new financial system, and that's why they're able to recruit some of this top tier talent away from the biggest banking and financial institutions in the world. And how could we forget about one of my favorites, Rosie Rios, former treasurer of the United States. Her name is literally on almost every single dollar bill to $100 bill in existence, and let's listen to what she has to say about what her future role is going to be in transforming our financial system to a next generation system.
For those of you who don't know, the next gen $100 note is the last denomination of that particular family of notes. We're working on the future generation of currency, so that is my other job.
So her other job is working on the future of currency. Well, what's her other job? Of course, she's a board member of Ripple. And what does she have to say about XRP? XRP is one of the only cryptocurrency options out there that has an incredible and legitimate use, so financial institutions can use it to settle cross-border payments. Well, that sounds like the future of money to me, and I am excited to have Rosie Rios on board. These are the caliber of people I am watching coming over to Ripple that make me understand that Ripple is being positioned for something so much greater than any of us can imagine. The government has had their eyes on Ripple and XRP since day one, and I have a feeling everything we're watching play out right now with the SEC is almost like a final audit of the firm for the immense role they will play on the world stage as helping to create a brand new financial system. It's this stuff right here that makes me more confident than ever that XRP and Ripple will change the world. I put this statement out the other day, and I think it just perfectly shows what I'm trying to say here. The truth could slap some people right in their face and they still wouldn't believe it was true. Ripple and XRP are such a unique investment opportunity. The reason there's so much money to be made off this is because people are still figuring it out. XRP and Ripple take such a high understanding to be able to wrap your head around. You need to understand the problems with our financial system, how cryptocurrencies solve these issues, but most importantly, why Ripple and XRP are being positioned perfectly to be the leading digital asset and leading company that take on this massive scale problem to scale a new financial system through the internet. There is no doubt in my mind that it will be Ripple and XRP, and like I said, for some people, they're gonna have to see it happen before they believe it. Some people, like us, we understand it now, and that's why we're gonna be the ones to make money off of it. Last of all, I wanted to finish off with this because it's super exciting news. Flare looks like it will be launching around July 4th. This is huge news. Flare is going to add so much utility to XRP. I see the XRP ledger having development that outpaces Ethereum. This is going to put us at a market cap exponentially higher than what Ethereum has now, because not only is it better tech, but because of its better tech, we are going to have significantly more adoption, and financial institutions are already covered on the XRP ledger.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.